to an episode that I've already recorded. I tried to record this yesterday, but I just straight up didn't hit the record button, and I feel very stupid for not doing that. You know, like every episode before this where I've like gone, am I recording? Didn't decide to do that this time. And that's an hour of my life I'm never getting back. So now you're gonna get about, I'm just gonna record a 30-minute session just to get a video out there. Screw it. Anyway, it's been, as I said last episode, but I'm gonna say it again, it's been a while since I've recorded this game because I've basically entirely upgraded my PC. New motherboard, new CPU, new power supply, new GPU, which, by the way, very good. It's a 5090. I decided to just get one, and it's working pretty well so far. Doesn't matter for this game because there are no graphics options. Well, anyway, let's get to it. Codex. I wonder what this is going to have to say about Rakana.
No, the Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life. Its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs.
Spectacular.
But the Drell took to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kajay. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus.
That's like
to repay their debt,
not that many.
The Drell entered into an agreement with
That's
the
like
Hanar,
such not a lot.
called the Compact. It states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
That's something I didn't notice on the first listen through. That is not a lot of Drell. Well, anyway, now it's time for me to read a thing. Alright. Drell are omnivorous reptile-like humanoids with an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. They give live birth to their young, who are capable of eating solid food from the moment they are born. Drell appearance is very similar to Asari, and humans. Not most humans. But their muscle tissue is slightly denser than that of humans, giving them a wiry strength. Many of their more reptilian features are concealed, like a 3-chambered heart, and with a muscular ridge that is capable of shunting oxygenated and deoxygenated blood as needed. One unique characteristic, however, is the hyoid bone in their throats, which allows them to inflate their throats and produce vocal sounds outside of the human range. Would-be assassins have noted that these two features make Drell extremely hard to strangle or suffocate. Because the Drell ancestors emerged from arid, rocky deserts, the humid, ocean-covered Hanar homeworld of Kaji proved intolerable only when the Drell stayed inside a climate-controlled dome city. Due to this huge disparity in the two species' homeworld's environments, the leading cause of death among Drell on Kaji is a bacterial lung disease called Kepral syndrome. Within a generation of the Drell's arrival on the planet, the disease had become resistant to Hanar antibiotics and other advanced treatments. Once an infection settles in, death is slow but imminent. Transplants may buy time, but as the infection spreads to other major organs, there comes a point of diminishing returns and eventual system failure. Well, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and back into there. And by there, I specifically mean Ilium, as I drive through the sun. We're going back in, and I'm going to bring the same comp I did last time of Jack and Thane, because I've already added them to the notebook. I did notice that I could change up Thane's appearance and give him sunglasses, which is funny. And you give her sunglasses too. 3 points, not spending them. Jack, you're not spending anything on you yet. And you. He has the ability to throw. Which he just throws them, and it's funny and it does damage. We got that to max rank last time. And I'm pretty sure, and by pretty sure I mean absolutely sure, that we went with heavy throw, the bigger single target damage, because he's an assassin. That's what they do. They're good at, like, in my brain, an assassin is like a good single target damage dealer. Therefore, that's what he is. We also got his drill assassin rank to max, I'm pretty sure, and spent the last point on warp. Right, and there's like so much stuff that you guys missed from me not recording that one. Ugh. I was like noticing how like much of a damage increase 50% is versus like the pitiful like 5% health that he gets from this. Ugh. And 1 point in warp. All of our weapons are fine. Okay, going. We are here. Luckily, I know exactly what we're here to do. We're here to hack stuff for Liara.
Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent?
Yes.
Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence and
Shepard turns so slow when you're like running.
I spent the last 2 years here. I had a purpose, a goal. Now that I've accomplished it, something occurs to me. In all that time, I never looked at the horizon. It is spectacular.
I mean, yeah, it would be pretty cool if I couldn't tell that it were like just a flat image. If this weren't a video game and I were actually standing here, that'd look incredible, I'm sure. But it's very obviously just a picture. Good thing I remember most of what I said last episode, so I could just make the same jokes without having to think too hard.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from becoming Omega.
I feel like certain parts of it are worse than Omega. I feel like go deep enough. I said that last time too. I happen to know exactly where all the hacking terminals are.
Your skin looks amazing. You're not
The
using
heads are so loud here. And the doors are so slow here. Nice, Larry, and I got your
I know
fingers.
the data is... What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
Got your data.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Carosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
You're welcome. Why does it matter?
Why is this data so
I
important
mean, I know the reason,
anyway?
but, you know, tell us
It's a
good
genetic
viewers.
history for the entire Carosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Why were there no backups?
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's something interesting about losing a bunch of biological data because of a virus. Said that last time too. I'm glad I could help, I guess.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you.
How do you not know?
Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
I need to like hire like a PR guy. Get me more money. Never mind. You can continue not knowing me. Make that joke too. Donna. Hi.
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
Thanks.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
And by later, I mean right now.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
Well, he heard you say this, so. You're owed a drink. Alright, let's get to hacking.
Ilium is the gateway to the Traverse. But is that gate open too wide? Investment
These doors are like, if I have to like stop walking
You can sell something
to
that
wait for an
dangerous with just a
automatic door
contract
to
and a
open,
waiver?
that door
These
is
are
like
the terminus
too slow,
systems.
you know?
Everything's dangerous, and everything's... You know Irinia won't even talk to the non-Asari customers. It's like she's turned pure blood into her religion or something.
Hold on,
I heard she lost her daughter.
journal. No, I need system hacking. Yeah, it's around here.
The Citadel.
Right. I'm sure she was a pleasure to
Maybe I'm
deal
wrong,
with
maybe-
before
eh,
that.
Nope. Can't talk to you. There we go. Here's one of them. Watch this. I'm gonna hack the fastest you've ever seen a terminal hacked. Boom. Well, it was off to a good start. Boom. Boom. It's that easy. Imagine that, but like, it was faster. Ooh.
She's the last
Wow,
of a
it's like
dying
he's psychic.
breed.
He like knows where the
Won't be
thing
many
is.
pure blood Asari left in a few generations.
I feel
The wrong
kind
one?
of sad for her.
Don't. I heard she married an Asari herself.
There it is.
Had pure blood kids. She's part
One
of
of
the
them is over
problem.
there, I think. This.
I don't know. That still
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like an
galactic
awful thing to
news.
legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
Who reads labels, though?
So
what I'm saying.
consider it a way to weed out the people too stupid to know their limits.
Now this is gonna be the fastest one ever hacked. Boom! And what's up? This one. And you need another of the exact same type. Boom. It's this way, not that way. This way.
Blue Rose of Ilium.
That one.
You have blossomed in a tower of glass
Click.
and plastic. But beauty under glass is untested.
And one last one.
Where are your
Click.
honored dead? To fertilize the ground that you
boom.
might grow strong. On the rocky plains of Tachanka, I will build you a
Boom.
garden from the
Boom.
bones of
That was pretty fast.
It's just, we're looking for
Ugh.
weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Hey, I'm 60 years old and finally out of my parents' house. And Eclipse girls never lack for...
And here it is.
Shepard, this is Liara.
Hi, Liara.
I've got the data. Come see me when
Sometimes you say these things, and I don't
Sorry,
know.
Liara, you got
Maybe
interrupted
it's
by
because you had a
people
vegetarian
talking.
father.
And 500
Wow,
gate points.
you're pulling that on me? My father was an excellent caretaker. And
yeah, we're getting out of here.
The word you're looking for is pure blood.
Nosastra has recently
We do
received
need to go
an
back. You know
unexpected
what?
visitor in the
Let's
form
do
of a
something I
rare
didn't do last
Justicar
episode.
calling
Let's go
herself
resolve
Sala.
this side
Samara
quest.
denied our request for an
Hey, we're
interview.
friends. I have never called you that.
No, but you're thinking about it. You think it was easy
Nevertheless,
growing up
Ilium News is
Blue
pleased to
Rose
offer a
of
special
Ilium.
report
Hi.
Hi. Please
Hi.
try to ignore my non-boyfriend's non-poetry. Can I help you?
You should make a decision.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
Oh,
I
Blue
know,
Rose of
but it's
Ilium.
tough. I like him a lot.
Let your roots
Hell,
dig deep
I love him.
into the hot
But I don't know
soil
if he's permanent
of Tachanka.
Bond material.
You should
Let our
take him back.
scorching
Look at him.
sun
He's obviously crazy about you.
turn
Is
your
he?
supple
I mean,
beauty into
what if he
strength.
just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but
If he said that, then you either trust him so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a
That's most
discount at the
relationship
terminal.
advice.
Thanks for the help.
Cool, a discount. I think I've purchased everything. And I'm level 19, though. That's huge. I've purchased everything. Oh, well. Well, at least there's less poetry being shouted out here now.
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it
That's
needs
way
to be
too long to wait
reclassified.
for a door opening. I know it's like hiding a loading screen or whatever, but you know, that's not an excuse for a universe. And there's an invisible wall there. What's your sci-fi reason for that, huh?
The division of Elkos Combine.
Liara! I've done your thing.
I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks.
Thanks.
Mine is so
What?
gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret?
Hi.
I had it done a few
Shepard,
years back.
it's good to see you again.
It's good to be seen.
Thank you for getting me that system data. Here, it's not much, but hopefully it will help you on your mission. Do you remember the Shadow Broker?
Kinda.
With the data you got me, I may be able to find information caches from his agents.
Who is that? No. Why did you want this?
Why are you so interested in the Shadow Broker?
The Shadow Broker hurt someone important to me. We crossed paths not long after you died. Since then, I've been working to take him down. With this data, I'm a step closer.
But don't take it out on the poor table. What happened?
I've never seen you ready to execute someone in cold blood. What did the Shadow Broker do to you?
I was on a job with a friend. The Shadow Broker's people caught us. My friend didn't escape. I don't know if he's dead or being interrogated. But I need to find him. I owe him my life. And I need to make the Shadow Broker pay for what he did.
I mean, you know, you have like a strong group of people willing to help you with things.
You can't come with me because you're after the Shadow Broker? What if I help you find him?
I'm sorry, Shepard. The galaxy doesn't work that way.
Well, why not?
I need to find leads, trace information. I need to work. I can't do that on the Normandy. I wish I could.
Good luck anyway.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I will. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I can help you with the Shadow Broker.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got.
Liara just stood up and sat down like 3 times in a row in quick succession. That was fun.
It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
That guy, presumably.
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
What?
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
Interesting. That you trusted Cerberus enough to be like, yeah, sure. Here's the body of my friend. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it worked out in the end. Thanks for telling me.
It's good to have a better picture of what's going on.
Yeah.
So what's our next move?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Just know that I will be judging your interior decoration. That's a joke I didn't say last time. It's nice getting to like have a chance to like a redo of an episode. It makes me feel funnier. I can't walk around it. I can't walk around the disc, and this lamp is stuck. All right, we're good. Justicar Samara, gimme. Currently on Ilium for undisclosed business. likely related to her position as Justicar. As a courtesy, Samara checked in with tracking officer Dara at the transportation hub upon arrival. Follow up. Dara may have more information on Samara's whereabouts. Noted.
Discipline, teamwork, confidence.
Oh, that ad is like really annoying me. Do I have like a specific way of like? What if I just like lower sound effects? Well, see, that's a bad thing because the sound effects are already a little too quiet in cutscenes.
The Blue Suns mercenary
Just have to deal with it.
You're getting a crash course in life. Join today.
Too slow of a door. Too slow of a door. Shouldn't be that way.
And retirement options. Blue Suns will cut you a path to the future.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the data. Don't ask, just call it a gift.
So here's a fun thing that happened last episode. I went like through a whole rigmarole of like deciding like, wait, no, you're Tana, not Dara. Where's Dara? Are you Tana? Tana, Dara, Dana, Tara? This is the whole thing. But you won't have to experience that very funny content because I know where to go.
About our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar
I'm getting through this. You know what? I am getting through this part
the goods
a
coming in
lot
from the
faster
Terminus
than last
systems
time.
are great for business. I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
I might be able to.
That's the whole point.
I might be able to get back to where I was last time. In just like half the time.
Can I help you with something? I'm looking for
can
an
you?
Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
No, not. Maybe, I don't know. I just want to talk.
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
I have worries about her, and I'm yawning.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Hey, why is she weird about aliens?
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human, do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Also, I would like to see her try and kill me. Let it be known. I'll just toss a flashbang at her face. Hey, tell me about Justicars.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Who governs them?
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
Alright. Well, take me there. And we're going with the same group. Why? Oh. I just realized that people with, like, circles, I assume people with, like, circles underneath them are, like, the ones who I've succeeded in loyaltying. Because I made Zaid mad by, like, saving people or whatever, but these two are, like, chill. Bring in the same group. Bring in Thane and Jack. Yeah. We leveled up, so, you know what, this isn't something that happened last time. So I can upgrade Incinerate, but I'm gonna be honest. Last episode, I was like really digging the flashbang. I'm like using the flashbang a lot. And I'm thinking about like maybe upgrading it instead. What do I get from upgrading this? I get more damage and radius and duration. And at max, you can make it do extra damage. Or increasing the... okay. So, or I could just... I really like the flashbang is the thing. You know what? It'll be fun. Upgrade the thing, and then it's gonna take us 18 levels to get this thing at a max rank. Oh well. Jack, what do you want? We could get you. Ooh, yeah, okay. Evolve subject 0 into one of the following options. Primal Adept increases Jack's biotic abilities, further reducing the recharge time of her powers, or weapon damage. Our thing is biotic powers. We're gonna upgrade her bioticness. Because that's fun. Hold on, what is the, heightening her weapon damage. So the power recharge is at 18% with this. Yeah, Thane's damage is double hers. Just bonus damage. Ooh, but she does get, like, bonus health. Yeah, 25% recharge time? Yeah. I want that. Thane, 2 points. Well, good thing we only have 2 things to, or 1 thing to purchase with you. We don't have your shredder ammo yet. A Mass Effect field. Yeah, it just does more damage. I didn't actually read any of these because I did last time. I assume if you're in at this part of the Let's Play, you're like a super massive Giga fan. You like already know what these do, and you could just read these if you want. I don't want to read them again. Warp, it's better now. It has better damage, radius, and detonation force. Cool. Weapons, still don't have any new ones. We're just gonna land our credit card scanner car. Credit card scanner? Whatever.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
Did somebody say
the
mercenary
victim was your
thugs
business partner, and I'm
can't
not
get rid
ruling
of?
you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
Hi, we're here now. Yeah, hi. Talk to locals. Which we will do next episode, I've just decided. It's a little... We're ending this one a little bit early, but... this just seems like a good place to start next episode. I got like a little bit of ways through this quest, and we'll do more later. So I'll see you then, or next episode. I am watching that recording button like a hawk just to make sure that I am recording. I don't want to have to do this again. See you later.